Hello and welcome to Live with Rex number 184. And I'll admit, it's been a few days since the last one of these, and yes, I'm doing it at past 1 in the morning. So, look, if this gets viewership, then I'll be honest, I will be surprised. I wouldn't blame people for not wanting to watch this at this time, but when I have these times when I'm not working, I like to take advantage as much as possible just to get some content out and get some stuff going. It's not a stream is it's a shame. I wanted to do streams after work every single day this week, but because of the state I was arriving home in and how tired and worn out I was, I just didn't get round to doing those, which ultimately that's a shame. Because in the last stream as well, like we made such promise, such progress with the shelving, and for it to just not continue, it's a shame. But in this stream, we're going to be doing some reorganizing. I have decided once again, because I am not smart, that I want to change all of this again. Because I'm trying to figure out for the room tour type stuff, and because I bought some things as well, I'm doing some rearranging. Hey, Colin, you'll also notice that I didn't upload as much as I said I would. That's because I'm now prioritizing this, and if you've watched my account for a certain amount of time, you'll know that I have a secondary channel that I started in 2020. That's now being used. That channel was always used as well, the random leftovers from this that I didn't want to do in other places. So I reckon that would have eventually been used for streaming, but I kept taking random breaks. Like at one point, I was uploading TikToks to it. Or like taking the files or whatever from TikTok and just uploading them as YouTube videos. Where are I going with this? Yeah. So that's kind of what that was always about. But I kind of wanted to give it a purpose other than leftovers. So now is other things that we cover on that channel. So why not check that out? Because of course, I mean, it's me that's making it. Why wouldn't you want to look that up? Well, we got the narcissism out of the way. I now want to look for something that I have stored within the shelves. So I've essentially been thinking about making some changes to the shelving, and we're going to start with that tonight. This will only be your short stream. Tomorrow is where your long stream is. And when I say long, like as in it's I'm not in work. Let's make a long stream. I'm taking the minifigures off the shelf because I've kind of realised some problems with the way I've got this laid out, and I'm planning to completely realise. I've got these bags. These are like the kind of resealable food bags. Great for Lego or just anything like that. Very useful that way. And it means I can have these minifigures separated out from the other ones I've got sitting around, but I've had some ideas, I've had some thoughts. Because remember, I'm prepping the place for a room tour, and in a video like that, the display has to be as perfect as possible. So that's roughly what we're going for. But after the stream, depending on what I'm doing, I may film another video for that for my secondary channel. So when I did that channel and started in 2020, I wasn't sure what the hell I wanted to do, but I wanted to have a. And I've dropped the figure there. Where did that go? Yeah, it's Imperial officers, aren't there? Next to the beanbag. Hey there. When I started that channel, I wasn't sure what I wanted it to be, but like it was initially started for, hey look, I like this, but I don't know if it's main channel material. Let's do that because look, I know that you guys come to this channel for Lego, so if I'm doing stuff with game collections, physical media, VHS, or any of that stuff, I would rather because I only upload to this account twice a week, right? Occasionally, more than that, if there's like a whole video, or if there's like, a good enough reason for me to do it, then that's fair enough. I will say, by the way, this looks a lot cleaner without figs. I don't think I'm going to actually do the set rearranging in this video, or the stream rather, but the minifigs are coming off, so that's probably how long this will end up being. But essentially, it was just for background projects and stuff like that. And if I'm only uploading to this twice a week, I don't want you guys who come here for Lego to be like, oh, he's doing one video he's doing one or two videos a week. I wanted Lego, and well, here he's done like a retro games thing. Well, that's not the content for me. That way, the people because I've had other people who do watch this account, who watch the TikTok, the Instagram and stuff, who are interested in seeing me do other things. For those people, that other channel will make sense. But for those of you who want Lego, this is for you. But I've been making some purchases towards what I'm doing on there tonight. And I'll probably make another one or two. Yep, just drop things. That's smart. It's something cool. It's like, again, it's a channel where I'm diving into other hobbies, other things that interest me. But I'd rather keep this channel strictly for the Lego Star Wars stuff. Yes. But yeah, we're just gonna get all this cleared up. I do apologize if my appearance is a bit funny right now. It's or not. I'm not representative. What's the word I'm looking for? I'll eventually remember the word that I'm looking for. Presentable. That would. Wow, I dropped another thing. That would be because I am not long home from like a 12-hour shift. But yeah, I'm doing great. How are you? That's almost one of these completely full. And there is still many figures on this that I need to remove. But what I'm trying to do is, I want to go back to the shells being laid out by what movie they're from. I do like having shells like this top one, or this second to last one here, that is just all Imperial stuff. But I think the other way it looked a bit better, and it meant I could have like all the figures from one movie next to each other, and I kind of really liked that. So we're going to be going back to doing it that way. And, you know, tomorrow you'll get a nice long stream where I rearrange the sets and I do all the other stuff involved in that. But, yeah. We're still aiming for around that time for the video to come out. I've still got that goal in mind, and I'm still aiming to achieve that. Granted, we've been set back, because I've admittedly made absolutely no progress to what... By the way, I do apologise if I kind of twitch. I'm getting a severe shooting pain in my foot. That has been persisting for days and days. So, yeah, that's what that is. If you see me twitch slightly. Don't worry, I am not a mental. My bank account may testify otherwise. But, yeah. Especially seeing as since I recently set all this up, I got the... I think the other motivator is that I got one of my Grail sets not long ago. Oh, like a month ago now. The 2004 X-Wing with Yoda's hut and stuff like that. I mean, it looks cool where it is, but it would look better probably with next to the kind of more accurate source material. Yes, I'm still aiming to have the day that I picked the room tour, but see if it means I have to wait longer to bring that video out, but it ends up looking better, then so be it. I can live with that. It doesn't bother me. I'm not going to take the stuff off this top shelf just now. That I am fine with. But the way I've got the figures set up and stuff on this shelf, they keep getting knocked over and stuff as well. So, like I said, tomorrow or later today, technically, since, you know, yeah, I'll be honest, I am shocked at how many people are jumping in and out this live stream with how late this one has been started. Gotta say, full props to you guys. That is crazy. See, I would have done the live streams this late the last few nights, but I mean, oh, no, dropping the bag. Not great. I'm having to get up early again. It's very long day, so I'm now finally getting the opportunity to do all this. But trust me when I say, big video coming with the room tour stuff. Very, very excited indeed. So that's like all the minifigures I've removed from the shelves so far. The value of that bag must be insane. Right, grab all these ones down here. So even if this live stream's like less than 20 minutes long, I still wanted to get one out because I've not done one in a while. Now, a big part of my channel's viewership, admittedly, is streams. It's kind of the same thing on TikTok. And live streams is a form of content that I really do enjoy making. Let's see. even I have a lot of videos pre-filmed for this channel, other than the fact we do the streams and the shorts. And going forward, like for the next like maybe week or so, I am going to put in a lot, apart from those content that's pre-filmed. Oh, cool! I can sit down and do this. I forget. I own a beanbag. It's a recent thing, right? But I basically, oh crap, where was I? There'll be a lot of attention being focused on the new channel, purely just to get it up and running. I say up and running and new. I've had it for 6 years, but I can actually put the time and attention into it that it's not had. Like, see, when I first started that channel, it was upload, upload, upload. Like, I was consistent on that one. But admittedly, over time, that has fallen off. But here we are, big bag of minifigures, all bagged up, which means we can change things about. Again, not something I'm completely wanting to do, especially not right now in this stream. Oh, ow. I'll be getting entertainment purposes, so entertainment from this, because that is not fun. But, yeah. Obviously, though, like you said, there's rearranging that needs to be done. I would start that right now, right? I totally would. In fact, by the way, I'm going to get another bag for the rest of those minifigures. I totally would start the set rearranging right now. But, to be completely honest, I'm not up for doing it right now. Actually, I'll take the figures off the other sets, because these sets will require dusting, because it's probably been a few weeks. That's probably the other reason I'm rearranging it, is I thought I would have had the time and got this filmed and out by now, but alas, I have not. So yeah, I'll be gentle with some of these minifigures. It'll be cool to have next to each other on display. One of my most favourite recent pickups. Original Dagobah Luke. I know the top comment, I know what the top comment on my room tour is going to be, and it'll be, why don't you put those minifigures in cases? I can already predict that that'll be one of the most commented things on that video. Simply put, I could put the minifigures in cases. It's merely well, if I was going to put all my stuff in glass cases, it would cost a fortune. That's why I've never done it. Taking minifigures off sets, and then that will probably call the stream there. But I'm just glad I got to do something tonight, because it feels like I haven't been. Like, granted, last night I spent the time uploading. I did the PSP collection video, right? Because for anyone who watched any of the videos on that channel when I did it, the highest viewed videos were the gaming collection videos, and people really enjoyed that kind of stuff. Like, I don't know, those videos did well, so I want to do more stuff like that, because I was kind of thinking, well, that's one of my hobbies, is physical media. Right, granted, this is 2026, right? Most people aren't even, probably my age group, granted, wouldn't bother buying a DVD. I'm that guy that's taken that a step further. I buy VHS tapes. Why? Because there's certain collectability to them for me. There's a nostalgia, because, right, despite the fact that most, like, places stopped doing stuff, or most movies stopped, like, in a mainstream way using VHS around 2005, 2006, I remember using them as a kid all the way up until the early 2010s. Plus, I just find the cool cases and art as a collectible thing. I know it's a weird thing to maybe find collectible, but that'll be a big part of that channel. I recently had to finally buy a new VHS player because I've been putting it off. So I picked that up tonight. Really nice black Sony one. It's like one of the top of the line ones, so it'll go with the TV I've got in here. So I'm happy with that. I do need to pick up a lead for it, but I can always just do that really whenever. Is that everything, or is there more stuff? But there's nothing on the sail bars, there's nothing in any of the pod racers, there's nothing around the pod racers. Then there's a Luke Skywalker next to that Falcon there. Am I satisfied that there's no one working around other than that shock trooper that's up here? Well, I'm confident that's 2 bags worth of figures. So yeah, you've got a 15-minute live stream. I'm not proud of how short this stream ended up being, but I'm glad that I got a stream done tonight. Like, I could have been worse. I could have got nothing done. So yeah, that's that. Like I said, tomorrow there will be, or later today technically, there will be some streams where we're reorganizing that. Maybe 1 or 2 streams on it. Oh god, I need to sort myself out. But yeah, I will see you guys later on. Again, check out the second channel is called Rex Collects. We do all sorts of other stuff that isn't Lego Star Wars, but can be Star Wars related. I'll see you guys later on.